Beloved seniors, if you're over 60, I come to you today with a message of love and wisdom, a gentle warning wrapped in hope. There's a sweet, juicy habit many of you cherish, eating fruit, that could quietly raise your risk of a stroke overnight. No warning. No symptoms. No pain. You go to bed feeling vibrant, but by morning, your speech may slur, your balance may falter, or one side of your body may refuse to move. As a brain doctor, my heart aches for the countless older adults I've seen suffer strokes they never saw coming. Not from smoking, not from fast food, not from a sedentary life, but from something you've been told is healthy: fruit. Yes, fruit. Every day, millions of you embrace fruit, believing it nurtures your heart, brain, and digestion. And while many fruits are gifts from nature, some, when eaten at the wrong time or in excess, can silently harm you. They may spike your blood sugar, dehydrate your brain, or dangerously interact with your medications. What's most troubling is that no one warns you of these risks. Today, I'm here to guide you with love through 9 common fruits that could increase your risk of stroke, memory loss, or even a brain bleed, especially after 60. Have you ever wondered if your healthy habits might be working against you? This message is a blessing for your body and soul, and I promise it could save your life. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss a health tip crafted just for you. If this resonates with you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to help me serve you better. Core message: your body is a sacred vessel, a masterpiece designed to thrive with care. But as we age past 60, the way our bodies process food changes, our kidneys slow, our blood vessels grow delicate, and medications become part of our daily rhythm. Fruits that were once safe can now trigger blood sugar spikes, inflammation, or clotting issues, silently raising stroke risk. These risks come not from indulgence but from well-meaning habits: bananas with breakfast, grapes as a snack, or oranges for vitamin C. Yet, with wisdom, you can protect your brain, heart, and independence. This isn't about fear, it's about honoring your body's needs with the right fruits, eaten at the right time, in the right way. Let's walk this path together, embracing the radiance of health you deserve. 9 fruits that may raise stroke risk in seniors. 1. Bananas. Too much potassium too fast. Dear ones, bananas are often called nature's perfect snack, soft, digestible, and rich in potassium, labeled heart healthy. For those in their 30s or 40s, this may hold true. But after 60, your body's wisdom shifts, especially how your kidneys, heart, and vessels handle potassium. As a brain doctor, I've seen bananas, of all things, become a hidden danger. As we age, our kidneys filter less efficiently, especially if you have high blood pressure, diabetes, or take medications like ACE inhibitors or diuretics. Potassium, abundant in bananas, over 450 milligrams in one large fruit, can build up in your blood. This can cause your heart to misfire, your vessels to tighten, and worst of all, blood clots to form where blood should flow freely. In the brain, such a clot can halt everything in seconds. I'll never forget Mr. Raymond, 66, a retired carpenter from Ohio, full of life and pride in his healthy habits. Each morning, he'd slice a banana over his oatmeal and take his blood pressure medication with orange juice. One morning, his wife found him collapsed, unable to move his left side, his speech slurred. Hospital scans revealed a devastating stroke. His blood potassium levels were dangerously high, disrupting his heart rhythm and triggering a clot overnight. 2 bananas a day, paired with his medication, had tipped his body into crisis. Here's the truth: you don't need excessive potassium, especially not all at once. A single banana can disrupt balance if your kidneys aren't at their peak. At night, when circulation slows and medications linger, it's a perfect storm: stiff arteries, sticky blood, and a clot with no second chance. Blessing for you. If you're over 60, especially on heart or blood pressure medications, limit bananas to half a day. Eaten in the morning with protein like Greek yogurt or nuts to slow absorption. Avoid smoothies, banana bread, or eating them before bed. Most importantly, talk to your doctor about potassium-rich foods in your prescriptions. Your life is a treasure, and this small act of care protects it. 2. Grapes. Sugar bomb in a tiny package. Grapes, sweet, juicy, refreshing, feel like a gentle breeze on a spring day. They grace fruit platters, cereal bowls, and Sunday lunches with grandchildren. But for those over 60, especially with vascular concerns or unsteady blood sugar, grapes can be a silent trigger for stroke. Each grape is concentrated sugar, and a handful, especially seedless, extra sweet varieties, sends glucose and fructose surging through your blood. For aging brains and vessels, this comes at a heavy cost. As we age, our insulin response slows, and our vessels grow fragile. Rapid sugar spikes don't just stress your pancreas. They inflame your arteries, including those feeding your brain. Inflamed arteries stiffen, narrow, and develop micro-tears where clots form, setting the stage for a silent stroke. Mrs. Jeanette Morris, an 80-year-old retired teacher from Missouri, lived naturally: no soda, no processed foods, just fresh fruits. Her mid-morning ritual was a generous bowl of red grapes, eaten while reading or watching news, sometimes 2 cups without a second thought. One day, her vision blurred while writing a birthday card. Her hand trembled, and she couldn't recall the word, "congratulations." Her daughter rushed her to the hospital, where a transient ischemic attack, a mini stroke, was confirmed, caused by a clot briefly blocking blood to her brain. Her labs showed midday sugar spikes and pre-diabetic A1C levels, worsened by years of high-sugar fruit without protein or fiber balance. Here's the blessing: even healthy foods need context. After 60, timing and pairing are as vital as the food itself. Grapes digest quickly, rushing sugar through your veins. Eaten alone, dehydrated, or stressed, they thicken blood, constrict vessels, and invite clotting. Blessing for you. Never eat grapes on an empty stomach or by the bowlful. Pair a small handful with protein, almonds or cheese, during active daytime hours when your body burns sugar. If you're diabetic or on blood pressure meds, skip them unless your doctor approves. This small shift protects your balance, memory, and independence. 3. Pineapple. Acid and sugar combo. Pineapple feels like sunshine in a bite: sweet, tangy, tropical. Many seniors enjoy it after dinner, believing it's light and packed with digestive enzymes. But as a neurologist, I'm deeply concerned about pineapple's risks, especially at night, when it can silently raise stroke risk. Pineapple's bromelain enzyme aids digestion in small amounts, but, in excess or with certain medications, disrupts blood clotting and platelet function, risking unpredictable bleeding or clots. For those over 60 with thinner vessels and slower metabolism, this imbalance is serious. A cup of pineapple has over 16 grams of sugar, spiking blood glucose quickly due to its high glycemic index. Late in the day, this unused sugar stresses vessels during sleep. Its acidity, among the highest in American diets, can irritate the esophagus, triggering silent reflux without burning pain. This causes micro-aspiration and airway pressure changes, reducing brain oxygen and raising early morning stroke risk, the deadliest kind. Mrs. Clara Hughes, 77, a retired choir director from North Carolina, ate clean, avoiding processed sweets. Her nightly ritual was fresh pineapple slices after dinner. One morning, she woke foggy and disoriented, slurring words and unsteady. A CT scan revealed a small posterior circulation stroke, affecting balance and speech. Her blood showed high glucose, reflux irritation, and platelet irregularities from pineapple's acid, sugar, and bromelain. Blessing for you. Enjoy pineapple in small amounts early in the day, never on an empty stomach or before bed. Avoid it with blood-thinning medications unless your doctor approves. Your brain craves stability during sleep, and this choice nurtures it. 4. Watermelon. Not always hydrating. Watermelon is America's summer love. Chilled slices on the 4th of July. Seed-spitting contests with grandkids. A refreshing crunch after gardening. It feels healthy, brimming with water. But for seniors with cardiovascular issues or on medications, watermelon can tip your body into danger, not through sugar or acid, but by dehydrating you. As a brain doctor, I'm alarmed by how often seniors trigger stroke risks with foods assumed safe. Watermelon acts as a diuretic, increasing urination. For a 25-year-old, this is minor, but for a 75-year-old with delicate circulation or on diuretics, ACE inhibitors, it risks overnight dehydration, a silent stroke trigger. Dehydration thickens blood, slowing flow through stiffened arteries, inviting clots. At night, when circulation dips, the brain is most vulnerable. Mr. Howard Larkin, 82, a retired postal worker from Indiana, walked daily and avoided sugar. He ate 2 or 3 watermelon slices after dinner to hydrate. But, on a diuretic for heart failure, his body lost too much fluid overnight. One morning, he woke with severe vertigo and collapsed. Hospital scans showed a small ischemic stroke from a clot in narrowed arteries, caused by dehydration, thickened blood, and low pressure. Blessing for you. Enjoy watermelon early in the day, paired with electrolytes like a pinch of salt or coconut water. If on diuretics, consult your doctor before making it a habit. Listen to your body. Dizziness, dry mouth, or confusion are warnings. Protect your brain's vitality with this care. 5. Oranges. Citrus interactions. Oranges symbolize health. A glass of fresh juice at breakfast, slices on the table, a Christmas stocking staple. They're nature's vitamin C miracle. But for seniors on heart or blood pressure medications, oranges can become a chemical cocktail, triggering clots and strokes. Beyond sugar spikes, oranges contain furanocoumarins, a compound most seniors don't know. It disrupts liver metabolism of statins, calcium channel blockers, and blood thinners, causing toxicity or ineffectiveness. This destabilizes blood, constricts arteries, and invites clots. Mr. Elmer Bryant, 79, a retired bus driver from Georgia, took atorvastatin for cholesterol and amlodipine for blood pressure. Each morning, he drank fresh orange juice, his sunshine in a glass. Furanocoumarins blocked his liver from clearing his medications, amplifying their effects. After days of dizziness, he collapsed with slurred speech. A CT scan showed a mild ischemic stroke from a clot in a narrow brain artery, caused by unstable blood from drug buildup. Blessing for you. Eat oranges sparingly, choosing clementines for lower risk. Avoid combining with medications, and consult your doctor about citrus interactions. Your fruit bowl matters as much as your medicine cabinet. Choose wisely to thrive. 6. Apples. Surprise sugar trap. Apples are America's health icon. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Crisp, juicy, they're hospital staples and grandkids' gifts. But for seniors managing blood pressure, diabetes, or cognitive changes, sweet apples like Fuji, Honeycrisp, or Gala can raise stroke risk. Bred for sweetness, these apples have a high glycemic load, flooding blood with sugar faster than aging systems handle. Eaten alone, without protein or fat, they spike blood sugar, then crash, affecting pressure, inflammation, and blood viscosity. Sugar spikes make blood acidic and sticky, tightening vessels and causing micro-tears where clots form. Mrs. Louise Hammond, 81, from Pennsylvania, walked daily and ate a Honeycrisp apple each afternoon. No chips, just fruit. Unknowingly insulin resistant, her sugar surges stressed her vessels. One evening, she lost clear speech. A minor stroke was confirmed, linked to sugar spikes and vascular inflammation. Blessing for you. Choose Granny Smith apples, lower in sugar and rich in brain protective polyphenols. Pair with almond butter or cheese, avoiding sweet apples on an empty stomach or in the evening. Your brain deserves steady fuel, not roller coasters. 7. Cherries. Hidden source of salicylate. Cherries, vibrant and antioxidant-rich, are hailed for inflammation, arthritis, and heart health. They grace wellness magazines and senior salads. But for those on blood thinners, cherries' salicylates, similar to aspirin, can over-thin blood, risking hemorrhagic stroke. Combined with warfarin, Plavix, or aspirin, they push blood beyond safe clotting, causing fragile vessels to leak. Mr. Daniel Rhodes, 84, a retired train conductor from Illinois, took low-dose aspirin after a heart attack. He ate a bowl of cherries nightly, his nature's dessert. Weeks later, headaches and dizziness led to confusion and vomiting. A CT scan revealed a brain bleed from overthinned blood, triggered by cherries' salicylates. Blessing for you. Eat cherries sparingly, avoiding concentrates or juices. If on clotting medications, consult your doctor. Mindful choices keep your blood in harmony, protecting your sacred vitality. 8. Strawberries. Mold, pesticide, and gout-triggered strawberries, bright, heart-shaped, sweet tart, seem like health itself, served in hospitals and smoothies. But they top the dirty dozen list for pesticide residues, which linger even after washing. In seniors, whose detox system's slow, these neurotoxic chemicals build up, damaging brain cells and weakening vessels, inviting strokes. Strawberries' purines raise uric acid, sparking inflammation, vessel narrowing, and clots in those with gout or kidney issues. Mrs. Elaine Carter, 80, from Michigan, loved strawberries, eating them fresh or frozen daily. With mild hypertension and joint pain, she grew dizzy and swollen. One morning, numbness and slurred speech revealed a minor ischemic stroke, linked to pesticide exposure and uric acid. Blessing for you. Choose organic strawberries, wash thoroughly, and limit intake. Avoid daily consumption or if you have gout, kidney issues, or take blood pressure meds. Your brain deserves purity, nurture it with care. 9. Mango. Blood sugar spikes and medication interference. Mango feels like a tropical blessing, soft, fragrant, sweet, sliced in salads or dried as snacks. But its 45 grams of sugar per cup rivals a donut, spiking blood glucose and stressing vessels in seniors with insulin resistance or diabetes. Mangiferin slows liver metabolism of heart, cholesterol, and blood pressure medications, risking toxicity or low pressure. Mr. William Booker, 83, retired firefighter from Nevada, ate dried mango daily, thinking it healthier than cookies. On blood pressure and atrial fibrillation meds, he grew lightheaded. One morning, he collapsed with a drooping face. A minor ischemic stroke was traced to mango's sugar spikes and medication interference. Blessing for you. Enjoy mango in tiny portions early in the day, paired with protein or fat. Avoid before bed or with heart medications, and consult your doctor. Small choices safeguard your vibrant future. Final reflection. The truth about fruit, aging, and protecting your brain. Precious souls. After learning about these 9 fruits, you may feel confused or betrayed. You've been told fruit is nature's medicine, a gift to trust. But after 60, the truth is more sacred. Your body changes, and every bite matters. Kidneys slow, livers process medications less efficiently, vessels grow fragile, and your brain becomes sensitive to blood pressure, sugar, and clotting shifts. Habits like bananas with meds, grapes as snacks, or pineapple at night can silently inflame arteries, thin blood too much, or form clots that steal oxygen from your brain. I've seen patients lose speech, mobility, or loved ones' recognition from a clot no bigger than a grain of rice. It's heartbreaking, yet preventable, not with more pills, but with wisdom. Here's the blessing. Not all fruits are risks. Some are allies for your brain, heart, and independence. Berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, low sugar, antioxidant rich. They protect vessels and memory without spiking sugar or clashing with meds. Granny Smith apples. Low glycemic, flavonoid packed, they fuel gently with cheese or nut butter. Avocados. Rich in healthy fats, they regulate pressure and nerve function with slow potassium absorption. Lemons and limes. Flavor boosters, they hydrate and detox without sugar or med risks. Pomegranates. Diluted in small ounces, their antioxidants shine, but use cautiously with heart meds. Timing is sacred. Eat fruit early, never on an empty stomach, and always with protein or fat to steady sugar and pressure. Avoid fruit before bed, when circulation dips and risks peak. This isn't fear, it's respect for your body's sacred signals. You're not fragile, but beautifully unique. You've earned this chapter through perseverance. Don't let a fruit habit steal your health. Every choice, every snack, draws you closer to vitality or risk. Read labels, ask doctors, and reflect on your plate's impact, not just today, but for years ahead. You're eating to stay sharp, standing, and you. Feed your brain the future you deserve.